Stop union busting. This is incredible. This is so overwhelming. We haven't seen anything like this. There are people who have been sleeping in the Capitol. Students, grammar school students, college students, for 4 days. And today, that rally was 100,000 people, and they ain't leaving. They're not leaving until they win. Imagine what they're doing in Madison, where they're drinking and cooking and eating in and outside the Capitol.
With their children.
This is tremendous. Thousands of people who have occupied, workers and students. Students taking the lead in many ways. And as you heard, something's opened up in Ohio too. Citibank, Goldman Sachs, the decision to bust public workers' unions is not made in capitals. It's made in banking boardrooms. And so we are at the right place. The enemies of public workers, private workers, and unions are in these boardrooms, and they are the creeps and criminals that got bailed out.
Wisconsin today, New York tomorrow.
Wisconsin today,
New York tomorrow.
We're so bravely fighting these very vicious union busting attacks. They're really showing the way. I mean, even non-union workers are coming out to support the union workers. That's solidarity. That's the kind of solidarity that's going to win. And actually, we need that right here in New York, all the budget cuts that we're facing here, too.
Why did you choose this location?
We're saying that Wall Street is really behind these cutbacks, whether it's pension schemes. All of these state budgets are being looted by Wall Street. Yesterday, Cairo, today, Madison, tomorrow, New York. You know, the Wisconsin workers are doing the right thing by occupying the State House. That's what we should be doing here. You know, the State House is supposed to be for the people. Their fight is our fight. They're really leading the way right now. They're showing incredible solidarity with each other. Teachers are coming out. Students are coming out. They're walking out of classes.
The schools are shut down. This is what we need to do right here in New York City. We are facing the same austerity budgets that they're facing in Wisconsin. In New York City, a $66 billion budget, and $8 billion of that is going tax-free to the banks and interest payments. And yesterday, Bloomberg cut 17,000 children from daycare centers. This is a crime. Closing 20 firehouses, laying off 6,000 teachers. And Cuomo up in Albany wants to do the same thing, the Democratic Cuomo, that the Tea Party Governor Walker in Wisconsin is doing. We got to do what they did in Egypt. We got to do what they're doing in Wisconsin. We got to do what today they're doing now in Ohio, in Columbus. We got to do that right here in New York State and New York City. People first before the bank.
The working class in this country is finally waking up and telling Wall Street bankers, no, we've been pushed back, now we're going to fight back. You have now a student and worker, multi-thousand person occupation of the capital of Wisconsin, Madison. And they're telling that right-wing idiot Tea Party governor who gets his orders from Wall Street, no, you will not bust our unions. And it's not just public unions out there. The UAWs out there, the United Steelworkers out there. Rebellion is contagious. I understand now it's moving to Ohio, and we're waiting for it to come to New York, and that's going to be soon. We got huge public service workers unions in this city, and private sector workers. You're in one of them. And so they need to be out here as well. And in a way, I guess you could say, we're out here to sort of send a message to them, like, where are you?
We say cut back. We say fight back. We say cut back. We say fight back. We say cut back. We say fight back.
Wisconsin has a long history of workers standing up for their union rights, going way back to the 1930s, where there were huge, long struggles at Kohler, the Kohler plant. That there was, I think, 3 separate strikes that went on forever. Workers standing up for their rights the same way. We have to exercise our right to go into these public buildings that are supposed to belong to the people and take them over until our demands are met.
We need 30,000 people out here.
We hope it comes here, Michael. We hope it comes here soon. Yeah.
I was listening to you guys.
Yeah, welcome.
I'm down with you guys too.
Great, that's great. Give me your contact information. Stay in touch. You can just write it out.
He's rich. You know, everything is going up except our money.
Right.
You know, our money is staying the same. We work, we don't see our money. We don't see our money coming. And if we see it, we have to put it in a rack. Kids, food. So where do we stand as a person? Bloomberg, you had to listen. I'm gonna get $9,000 to put my daughter. I got 4 kids who I really want them to go to college. So where I'm gonna stand? What's gonna happen to my kids? What about when my kids go to college? Do they have a job? All this money is going where? What is he doing for us? It's going to Wall Street. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. So he cares his people.
Cuomo said 2 weeks before the election that his view that the problem in New York State was the public employees unions, that the business sector was too weak, and that if he was elected that he would form a business alliance with the businesses to attack the public sector, public employees union. So he said that before he was elected. His budget speaks to that, and we've got to stand up for that, support those in Wisconsin, just like we have to support people right here. And we hope that this will act as a catalyst, and that when May 1st rolls around this year, we could see a general strike in New York City.
Well, nothing should give us more confidence than what is happening in Madison today. It shows it's not just a theoretical possibility that the workers will move, will defend their rights, will really fight back. It didn't just happen in Egypt and throughout the Middle East, but it's happening right here.